Shaken asks, how long does it take to write a guide? It really depends on the length of the guide, in as much as, obviously, if it's something long, like Treasure Trails, that has a lot of content, so you have to spend a lot longer on it than another guide. If it's something really short, for example, a location guide for Dragon Tooth Isle, there isn't too much to write about, so that shouldn't take too long. Probably one of the hardest parts of it is, well, actually it's, because you have to get the content, you have to get the images, and you have to write it in HTML. So really it just depends on how skilled you are in all of those, or whether you've got someone helping out with you. Like I said, it could take anywhere from a couple days to a couple weeks to a couple months for the really long guides. It just really depends on how much needs to go into it. A random dicer asks, why does CS1 have a thing for Kim Kardashian? That's actually more of an in-joke than anything else. A while ago, we were in a Skype chat with DJ Riddle, and what happened was he posted a picture of himself, but he put a hat over his face so he couldn't see it. So I decided to just Photoshop someone's face onto it, and for no apparent reason, the first person that popped into my head was Kim Kardashian. I don't know either. And basically just redid the picture with Kim Kardashian's face over the hat over Riddle's face. And really since then it's just been a case of, whenever it's appropriate or funny, I just put a picture of Kim Kardashian's face on something. Nothing really more than that. Icelala asks, what's your favourite part of being a team leader? That's a pretty easy one for me. I would have to say just the staff team as a whole. Everyone in the staff team is devoted to what they're doing. They enjoy what they're doing, and it's just great, watching everyone doing their work and enjoying it as well. The content team is pretty much, for everyone in it, a big family, and, it's just great having everyone working together and just being so nice to each other. It is, without a doubt, the best part of being a team leader. Just having, the staff team. Riley asks, how do you edit the images for the guides and the monster database, and how do you do it? Well, quite simply, we don't actually have an on-site image editing program. We can't actually do anything to the images on site. We can upload them to it, and we can do HTML, but we can't do anything else to them. We have to use our own programs. A few members of the content team I know own Photoshop, so that's what they use, but quite a few of us at the same time can't afford that or simply don't want to spend the money on it. So what we do is we use a free program called Paint.net, and that's pretty much halfway between Paint and Photoshop. It's easy to use, it has everything you need, it's got transparency, it's got layers, you can build your own custom tools for it. It is quite simple to use, and considering it's a free program as well, it's easily one of the best ones out there for editing images. For the monster database, what we try to do is we need to try and get transparent images for the monsters, the monsters themselves, but not the location behind them. That can take a while because we have to manually, grow around the monster and try and cut out the background. So that's taken a while, but obviously in the end it does look better than if you just slap an image on without any editing done to it. And for the guides, similarly, it's just what you need to appropriately add a watermark on, because quite simply, we need to prove it's ours. And that is pretty much all we really need to do. We need to make the images look good, and obviously we need to have the tools to make them look good.
Alright, so Shaken has asked, on an average, how long does it take to make a video? It could take many of hours, due to the fact that you have record time, edit time, render time, and upload time, and all of those go with your computer speeds and upload speeds and download speeds, cooperation of those in the video. So it varies with each person. I know there's a lot of people like Runetoon who takes forever to make a video, depending on what she's doing, or Cherry Bomb 04, for instance, it takes a while because she has little bits and pieces she has to piece together. So the more intricate the video is going to be, the more harder it's going to be to edit. So it all depends on your computer time and stuff like that. So moving on, Hellnaw Man says, what events do you have planned? I know that we have some awesome events coming up. We have Summer Beat, we have a few events from different teams or staff teams that we have planned. We have a lot of competitions going on, the Rune Zone City competition, the signature competition, the video competition, the promotion that Riddle's got out. So just keep your eyes peeled on the forums, and I'm sure you guys will definitely have lots of options. A random dicer asks, how many days or hours a day do you play RuneScape? I personally don't play as often as I would like, but anywhere from an hour to 4 hours, depending on the day. Ice Lala asks, what is your favorite part about being a team leader and why? My favorite part about being a team leader is the interaction and the behind the scenes that I get to do, as well as the encouragement that I get to have with the staff, getting to know the staff in a different aspect as well, and learning new things is an awesome bonus. And also, let's see, the learning part is amazing. Like, I get to learn all kinds of new things that I didn't know as well. I know a big question that has been asked quite oftenly is, how do you become a DJ? The only advice that I can honestly give is be an amazing member of the community, as well as forum post count. When you submit your application, be honest, truthful, give us as much information as we ask for, and just show that you care about the community as well. It's not just about being a DJ, it's about being a valued member of the community. So there's been a question on here, it's when will the events team applications reopen? I don't think they are, but I know that each team, staff members, content, media, and community teams do a rotation of events every week, so keep your eyes out for those. Crazy asks, is there anyone to change the auto DJ set list on the radio? I just heard the same song twice. They do change frequently. Illustrial is in charge of that, and he has recently just changed them, so keep your eyes peeled, or not your eyes peeled, but definitely keep your ears peeled, as they will change frequently. So thanks for listening.
My first question is, what does the community team do? We help maintain healthy conversation and stop things from getting out of hand. If they do so, we are often found in the chat box, forums, and friend chat. What events do you have planned? We have many events planned, guaranteed, every week from our staff teams. For more information, you should probably check out runezone.com/calendar. How many hours a day do you play RuneScape? Kind of embarrassing, but on average I play RuneScape for about 8 to 12 hours a day. How many hours a day are you on the Rune Zone? The answer to that would be as much as possible. I wish to make an environment that is perfect for all of the zoners, and to make sure Rune Zone is your number one source for everything. The next question is, how did you find Rune Zone? I found it by some friends of mine who were showing me the awesome radio in July 2011. After lurking for a fair bit of time, I joined Rune Zone in November. The next question is, when did you join Rune Zone? As said previously, I joined in November, I think it was November 17th, 2011. The next question is, why do you all have Mazavizus? I'd just like to make this clear, I do not have Mazavizus, I have Colossal Izus. and I have said Izus because I lose the game constantly. Jay the Savior asks, when will the events team application reopen? According to a senior leadership post on the 28th of April, we've removed the events team in total, and now it's a responsibility for all staff teams. Each staff team has a week that we do our own events. So yeah. Ice Lala asks, what's your favorite part of being a team leader and why? My favorite part about being a team leader is making sure that all my staff members that I help guide give everyone their best to make sure everyone has like just this brilliant time at Rune Zone. So yeah. Simon asks, how awesome is Ariana Grande? She is the most awesome person on the planet. Ariana for President Oops, I mean Rule of the Earth 2012. Okay, thanks. Oz asks, will there be updates to make the forums more modern? My answer to that is probably. Our lead developer, Deathslayer, is constantly at work. To doubt that he doesn't have an update planned for the forums is completely irrational.